Hello, my Earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Welcome to another mini reading focused on guidance on your soul connection at this time. General as always, it will not resonate with every single person. Please do take from it, as always, what makes sense for you and release the rest. If you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below in the description box. And of course, I'll include a link to the decks and creators that you do see here today. Cross-watchers are always welcome, so let's begin. These are the three that we'll be using for the focus cards. I'm going to pull from my Silhouettes deck. We'll grab one from the Romantic Confessions from the Divine Masculine, and then Journey to the Divine Feminine. Alright guys, so let's take a look here. See what's coming through. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus for my Earth signs. What is your first message? And I'm guided to this one. We have Stardust. This magical feeling that comes over me when you sprinkle your love all around me. Okay, so it could also be a very magical connection between you and somebody that you're thinking about. Okay, so let's add to that with a message from the Divine Masculine here. Angels and Spirit Guides, please. Okay. I'm guided to this card. I don't know how to love as courageously as you do. Okay, so maybe the masculine has experienced heartbreak in the past to where they've been affected in future relationships, certainly when it comes to you, and how they're able to love someone. So we'll have to see what the rest of the messages bring forward. All right, so let's see where the feminine is at. So I don't know how to love as courageously as you do. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for my Earth signs. Focused on the feminine here, and I'm guided to this one. Heartbreak. Okay, so my feminines, your heart has been broken because of this masculine, because they don't know how to love you the way you need to be loved, basically. Which, for me, I'm kind of just picking up here intuitively that this masculine has also experienced heartbreak, and therefore, if they haven't taken the time to heal from that, they just don't know how to love you the way you're looking for them to love you, is what I'm getting. Okay, so let's add to this with some additional insight from On the Horizon Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. So even though it's a magical connection, and you guys feel drawn to one another, there are some challenges that are presenting itself here. What else, please, for my Earth signs? Reconsider, puzzlement. Okay, so right now maybe you just feel like it's an incomplete puzzle, and you're wanting your person to reconsider how things are between the two of you. Especially, I'm just feeling it from my feminines, you know? Like something's missing because your masculine hasn't been able to figure things out for themselves, and therefore it's affecting the connection. We have observant. So here's the thing, and this is what I'm getting from this. Even though you guys are not together right now, especially my feminines, your masculine, they know that they've hurt you, but they're still keeping tabs on you. They're still watching out for you. They've still got their eyes on you. But in the meantime, you know, you're both just following your own path wherever life is taking you right now. And right now, that path is leading you guys away from each other. That's what's coming through here. We have spread your wings. So what I get from this, first of all, the beautiful angel wings right there. Your angel guides are certainly watching out for you as you go through this journey apart. This is the need for you to explore other avenues, other options, certainly when it comes to love and romance. In the meantime, you're not meant to feel lost or heartbroken or afraid to love. But then we've got clinging followed by fear, okay? So one of you is clinging onto the hope, perhaps, or onto each other, on holding on to the connection. And I feel this fear from this masculine, especially knowing that there's a possibility that they're going to lose the feminine if they don't figure this out. But they need to be able to take action to rectify this. And my feminines, even though you're heartbroken, maybe you're still holding on to this masculine somehow. We have emotionally aware. I'm just feeling this more so on behalf of the masculine, that they know they hurt you. They know they hurt you, feminines. They know that they've contributed to why you are in this energy of heartbreak. They're very aware of that. But they need to be able to get out of this fear that they are in that's preventing them from loving you the way you need them to come forward. We have Phoenix rising. So this to me is giving us hope that this relationship can rise above, you know, like the Phoenix, it can come back to life. Even though you guys are apart right now, it can come back to life. So let's grab some insight from the Charm cards by Mystic Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. What else do we need to know here when it comes to this soul connection? We have dress, role play. This always reminds me of a wedding dress right there. Some of you guys could have even been planning a wedding and went into separation. That's what I'm getting from that. There could also be a particular dress that you wear that your masculine finds to, you know, finds you to be very beautiful in. But I'm just kind of feeling wedding plans, long-term commitment when it comes to that. And also possibly role reversal for you guys to be able to feel what the other is feeling also. They need to be able to understand where you're coming from. And you need to be able to understand where they are coming from also. We have plane, destination. Some of you might even be planning a trip to go somewhere just to get away from it all. Or at this point, there's so much distance between the two of you that it would literally require a trip on a plane to be able to see each other. Maybe that's how far you guys are at this point. Someone might have moved away, out of state, out of country. You guys could have also loved to travel. Grapes, luxury. We have ring, contract, and a stopwatch. Time's up. Okay. So what I kind of get from this, especially, I was going to say especially for my feminines, but this could be for anyone really. You know, you're just kind of focusing on perhaps your career, your livelihood, your source of income. So allowing you to be able to afford the finer things in life, perhaps. But there's this imbalance that I'm also feeling. You know, your finances, your career, all of that might be going along quite well. But when it comes to the love connection, the soul connection, that is a little bit more challenging. With this ring, and again, that wedding dress that I'm kind of seeing from that type of card right there. Either you guys are married and went into separation or going through some challenges in your marriage, or this is what it is that you're wanting, is to be able to commit long-term to each other. It's just that there's a lot of fear and uncertainty that is presenting itself here. And this could, of course, also represent future vibes that you guys get married someday and just being able to work through this. With this reference to time's up, the stopwatch, maybe some of you guys have given your person enough time to try to figure this out, and they couldn't come up with a solution or do anything to help the relationship. So I'm kind of feeling too that some of you guys detached or walked away. But we do have a peace sign here, a truce. So I'm kind of getting here that eventually you guys will be able to make peace with where things are at, or come up with a peaceful solution or resolution to this whole scenario to help you guys come back together. Phoenix rising. Okay, so to me there's still hope here despite where everything is right now. So let's grab some tarot here. I'm going to pull from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle Tarot with a twist. If you're new to my channel, if you're not familiar with this deck, it's one that I created for advanced beginners who would like to learn how to read tarot. It includes new oracle messages, new court cards, in addition to all of the usual tarot messages. So it's a fun deck to use if you're wanting to learn how to read tarot cards. All right, guys, so let's see. Well, we've got the Duchess of Earth here, so this represents divine feminine. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, this is you, my feminines. So the Duchess of Earth is known to be very popular. You're a social butterfly. You've got lots of friends. You know, you're not sitting at home being a hermit. You're perhaps a nature lover. You like to be out and about. You're attractive. You enjoy life's luxuries, and there's a reason perhaps why this luxury card is coming through here, because the Duchess of Earth isn't one to, you know, sell yourself short, especially when it comes to the finer things in life, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You've worked very hard for your money. You know, you could also be very soft-spoken, very attractive, very loyal, a best friend type person, you know. But we've got the Two of Swords here. So for some of you guys, maybe your person could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. There's a stalemate here, so you guys are stuck in the meantime. There's not a whole lot going on. But we do have the Lover's card right there, picking up off of Gemini specifically. So there's still a deep love here. I mean, we've got that magical feeling that's still coming through from that Stardust card, the sexual attraction, the romance, feeling the pull towards each other. It's still here with that Lover's card. And there's a choice. There are choices, decisions that need to be made. That is a part of the energy of this Lover's card. So perhaps you guys will finally get to a point where you realize you're better off together rather than apart, and be able to finally create movement for you guys to come together. And I love how we've got the Temperance energy here, which is Sagittarius for some of you. But this is being able to meet each other in the middle. There's this need for patience, though. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It may not happen this week. But there is this need for patience. So it's going to require some time to be able to bring you guys back into balance, to bring harmony back into this connection. What I love about the Temperance card is there's a potential for a reunion. And then we've got the Two of Cups right here. So unity, love, partnership, compatibility, soulmates, harmony. It's fantastic. Because both of these cards can represent restoring the balance in the connection that could lead towards marriage. We've got the dress and the ring. We just need the wedding and the mutual attraction between the two of you still. And then we've got this yellow rose. Some of you guys might really love the color yellow, or yellow roses specifically. Friendship coming through again. Joy, caring, affection, and good luck. That's what this means in the upright. So, you know, I kind of feel that you guys had a very strong friendship to begin with, and there's good luck that is on your side when it comes to this partnership. That's what I'm getting there. You still care for one another. Still wanting to bring this back. And I mean, no doubt with this Three of Swords, there was heartbreak here, especially. It's coming through for the feminine. But I feel if your masculine hurt you, they hurt themselves too. They're feeling just as lonely without you. So sorrow, grief over the separation. For some of you guys, the separation is due to a love triangle. That is what's presenting itself here. You know, so let's go ahead and grab some dialogue messages here. I'm going to pull from my X Oracle. All right, so let's take a look and see what it is that they want to say to you, or even what it is that you want to say to them at this point, my Earth signs. So just a quick check-in for this soul connection. So right now you're not together, but the opportunity to restore this, to fix this, it can happen. All right, what do you guys want to say to each other? I wish we spent more time building each other up instead of tearing each other down. Absolutely. You hurt me, okay? That could be the feminine going through heartbreak, letting the masculine know. It's like, look, you really hurt me. A part of me died when you walked away from me. Makes sense. So if the masculine walked away from you, my feminines, there's a part of you through this heartbreak that's really broken right now. This might make sense too. I understand now why you're giving me the silent treatment. This could be the masculine on the receiving end of that silent treatment. So there's no communication because there's still a lot of pain. When I'm having a hard day, I read through old texts we've sent each other. It helps get me through, but the nights are so much harder missing you. That could apply to both of you. Reading through past conversations when times were good. Missing each other. So this masculine, I feel, they just need to get to a place where they're able to love you openly, honestly. Allowing their heart to be fully open to the connection rather than holding back. I will love you until the end of time. So the thing is, I feel you guys do still love each other regardless of the distance. Be mine again. And last message, I had other options in love, but I didn't choose wisely. I should have realized there was only one right choice, and that's you. Okay? So if they haven't realized it yet, a part of that Phoenix rising energy is that they do realize this someday, and that you're not an option. You might ultimately have been the right choice, and they didn't choose wisely. They made a mistake. You know, because through the cards here with the Two of Cups, the Lovers, the Temperance, there is a potential for you guys to work this out and come back together. But there's also this need for patience because it's not going to happen overnight. This definitely needs time. Okay, so if you still believe in this connection and this person, just give them the space and time to figure this all out. Maybe you both need that time. And eventually, it does seem that you guys can find your way back. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. If you're interested in your own reading, guys, all that info is down below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.